Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for the Vaal Classic, Tuesday, 24th of January, 10 race program. And my goodness, this is a toughie. Some of the comments, the trainers' comments, I'll kind of get into that, are completely misleading, and that just seems to be counterproductive because everyone knows what's fancied. Certainly the bookmakers knows what's fancied. And let's kick off with the first race, 12:15 maiden juvenile plate, and they go 1,000 meters. Well, here we start with Fortune Outfit. If not green, should run well. Okay, all three of their runners, if not green, should run well. Okay, well, 4 King of Queen has been back from 12 to 1 to 9 to 4. Okay, and the other two, well, they're both 7 to 1. So 7 to 1 and 25 to 1. So who are you kidding? Ashley and Andrew, you're not kidding anyone. Why don't you just say, listen, got ability or hasn't got ability or need the run, or be transparent. Anyway, there's nothing annoys me more because it really is just ridiculous. Why make a comment if you're going to make such an absurd comment that all of your runners first time are going to run, if not green, should run well. We'll see how well they all run and see if their comments come to fruition. Right, number 3, Fire and Flames. He's got the best form. He ran behind Exchange Student last time and closer than anyone else. But I think the big improver might be Kwalami, number 5. And that's because Ryan Munger sticks with this. Now, that means that Mariba rides King of Queen. Well, let's see what happens as far as this race is concerned. But watch the betting. Race 2, Maiden Plate, Fillies and Mares. They go 1,000 meters. And the 2 Fortune runners, which are both first timers, if not green, should run well. Both 7 to 1. Mariba and Yeni, they get the rides on those two. But 1, 2, and 3, Camerata, Time for Charity, and Rio Supremo look like the 3 to fight it out. They definitely seem to have the form. This is a maiden plate, sorry, not a maiden juvenile plate, so the older horses are running here. Race 3, Maiden Plate, 1,000 meters. Iron Sky's got form and ahead of the speed rating, but you've got to look elsewhere. And here, very much more progressive is Johan Janssen van Vuren, and he's always, he trains for the biggest punting stable owners in South Africa, probably, but he's absolutely transparent. Nice, will run in the money. Number 9, Exclusive Justice. So he's telling you that it can run this filly. And he's got what would have been the favourite Brosnan in the race, drawn 1 with Gavin Larena aboard it. Keegan de Mello rides Elusive Justice. That's got to be the right one. So the well-bred Sagan by Vaal out of a Toreador mare who was very quick and very useful herself could be the big danger. But the same comment from the Fortune Outfit. Race 4, Graduation Plate, 1,200 meters. Swing Upon a Star. When you look at this race, you just think, this is the one. Absolutely. Head of the speed rating, top. Everything in its favor. Pace, good form, and should be giving chunks away. But get closer into it, and you'll see Tsar Bomba comes into the race with a very good chance, as does Little Miss Moneybags. I think both of them will be right there. In the firing line if Swing Upon a Star fluffs her lines. Race 5, Classified, 2,400 meters. Well, the 2 Hoodalakis runners look like they should fight it out. Namakwa Blossom, Rarotonga Rose. Rarotonga Rose meets Namakwa Blossom on better terms and should turn it around. But don't take that for granted because you've got Afrod loves the course and distance. Umbana Bridge, improved last run, will go well. Race 6, this is a mirror rated 72 and a very difficult race. Drawn 10 is number 1, Admiralty Arch. I thought he was the best horse in the race. But draw 10, Striker coming up to ride him. Well, he's not going to get anywhere near the rail, I wouldn't have thought. Number 3, Sakia, was too far last time. He hit the front, looked like he was going to win, and then got run out of it. This is a much better race for him. Monmercy, the runner in the Volkerbos colours, I think he'll go very well, but he's drawn 11. An absolute value. Have a very close look at this one. I think he'll go well, number 8. Gets a 2.5 claimer at the weights. 3rd run, lots to like about absolute value. Race 7, Divided Fillies and Mares. They go 14.50. And this is a tough little race. Lady of Power has drawn 13. That's not going to help Striker. and it is second run. So let's look elsewhere. Arden Park. I think this might be the each way better the race. DeMello sticks with it. Got some form. Could go very, very well. Namaquera's got a chance. And then Splash of Green. There's been a lot of money for this one. Improved last run. Look for improvement. And Scottadito, I would think, depending on the jockey booking, should go well here too. Race 8, merit rated 88, 1450. I'm going with number 9 in this night. I think he's the right horse, and I think that a lot to like about him. 2.5 claimer won't be a disadvantage. He's got big stride, this horse. Looks perfectly placed in a race like this. If he's fit and well, he's the one they've all got to beat. Katinas, I make a big danger. I think he'll go extremely well, Katinas, in this type of race. Your favourite, Southern Blaze, well, why I took Indus Knight is you go back in form. Indus Knight meets him about 4.5 kilos better terms for 3 length beating or 2.5 length beating. So on that basis, I think Indus Knight might be able to beat Southern Blaze. Tandaka and In Cahoots, who won extremely well last time. We thought he'd win, and he did, but he gets a penalty. And that's going to bring him back a little, but he's well-suited course of distance. Race 9, Divided Fillies and Mares. They go 1450. I made it 3 horses. Princess Philippa is your favourite, and it's got 5 and 6 point penalty for both its wins. But Wakanda, I think this will go very well here. Ignore its last start. It's got the form. It's come down 2 points in the merit rating, and Muzi sticks with it. Last time, no run because they said felt a miss. But won't fill him miss this time, I wouldn't have thought. Escape Artist, big chance. That's number 6, drawn 2 with a 2.5 claimer, should go well. And Sean Terry would have a very good line. He used to train Wakanda. Race 10, the hardest race on the card, 2,000 meter, merit rated handicap. The Bally Magic's got form, shows pace. DeMello. Royal Mazrin might improve with the blinkers off. Now, it's quite interesting. These older horses suddenly take the blinkers off. They either improve or they run a shocker. Well, have a close look at him. He's got form. Mirren, improved last start, gets Striker, but drawn 13 as well. Striker's going to have a lovely time. He's going to be a bit wide all day, I would have thought. Pacific Express, Muzieni will go well here. Rosie Lemon's got good form. And then Mance Knight. Interesting to see a maiden in this type of race. Let's have a look how Mance Knight goes, because he's got very nice maiden form. In a maiden, he'd look a blind if he was in the right race. But straight into a 2,000 meter against winners, obviously seems to be having a look-see. Anyway, so from me, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team, I hope you have a good day at the Vaal today. Certainly found the first race winner yesterday, which paid for the day, as I thought it would, at the door. Mace Roberts' horse, and thanks to them. And hope you have a good one today, and we'll be back tomorrow.